Hi there, and welcome back to my garden with another potato reveal. Today I'm going to harvest Linda. Um, it's a really great variety that used to be very popular, and it was like half of the potatoes that were sold in the shops were Linda. There's quite a strange story behind that variety. Maybe I'll do a voiceover later when I speed up the harvesting part, because it's quite strange how such a popular potato could just disappear from the shelves. But let's get to harvesting. The green stalks here that are coming in from the neighboring potato bed, so I'll see how I can get these out of the way to do harvesting in this bed. We'll see how it goes. So then let's get harvesting. Okay, let's see. Now the controversy with Linda. The potato variety Linda is a cross between the varieties Clivia and Hansa. And you could consider it a modern variety, even though it's an older modern variety, because it was registered as a commercial potato variety in 1974 in Germany. Now, why was it so popular? It's a firm potato with yellow skin, yellow flesh, and it was well known for its excellent quality. The slightly waxy texture and great flavor. It was a really much loved variety. A fascinating detail about it is that the fact that it changes texture with extended storage, becoming more fluffy and starchy the longer it's stored. Now I love that. It's like a 2-in-1. First use it as a salad potato and use up the last leftovers of the potato for flatbread or things that require a more fluffy and starchy texture. But while it has a good yield and really high quality, it's susceptible to several diseases such as lake blight and several viruses. So what happened, it was that after 30 years of being a successful potato variety, the company that was owning the rights to it decided to not renew the registration in 2004, when the 30 years of being a protected variety were up. Now, being in the variety list for commercial use and being a protected variety, like the owning rights, are two different aspects. But the owner of a variety can decide to not keep a variety listed. And then when this happens, no one else can legally grow it for seed potatoes either. So not being registered just by not renewing and paying a fee, meant that it could no longer be legally marketed as a seed tuber under the EU rules. So it just disappeared from the shelves. Nobody could grow it because they couldn't get a hold of seed tubers, and then you can't buy it if nobody grows it. So lots of farmers and consumers and gardeners were really upset about that. There were several awareness campaigns to point out how silly the whole situation was, and thanks to public pressure, it was re-registered in the UK 2009 and in Germany 2010, which allowed it to remain available for cultivation. So that's the strange story of Linda. Lots of drama around a simple potato variety. Okay, this might be the largest harvest so far. I have to get another basket because the first basket is full, and if I overfill it, I can't lift it anymore without damaging my back. So I'm back in a second. But that's full. New basket. And I actually had to take out some potatoes because it was so full that it wouldn't stack anymore. And the beauty of these baskets is that they stack and have airflow, so you get a lot less rot. They're usually used in blueberry picking or lingonberry picking, but I find them really great for storing potatoes. Manageable size too, because they don't get too heavy when you don't overfill them. So let's see what's in the rest of the bed. So there we go. 3 varieties in the upper bed are harvested, and there's still 3 to go. But let's take a look at the harvest. Yeah, can't complain about it. That's just a really great harvest. This time I forked one. There's a pretty decent hole from the fork, but I didn't slice one. Something new every time. But yeah, I'm really glad I brought the wheelbarrow up here, because I'm not lifting that. That's too heavy. That's probably 30 kilos of potatoes, something like that. I can fit around 20 kilos in one of the baskets. So yeah, the other one is half filled. 20, 25, 30, something like that. Sadly, I don't have the possibility to weigh that kind of weight. I just have some really modern scales that require you to have very stable, sturdy ground that's absolutely level. And I don't get that outdoors or in the basement, and I'm not dragging these inside. So yeah, best harvest ever. Who knows how much it is, but a 2 basket harvest, that's great for 12 plants. So thanks for watching. Happy gardening, and see you next time. Bye.